AI is here. It's fast and it's honestly kind of a mess. One minute you're coding in Paste, the next minute there is an LLM writing half your functions, giving you life advice and making you question your career choices. Everyone's busy building the next ChatGPT wrapper or slapping AI on their startup just to raise a seed round. But here's the question: where are the actual dev tools for developers building with AI? Why is no one making it easier to embed AI into our projects? Now, don't get me wrong, I love ChatGPT, but everything feels so close. Delayed APIs, confusing docs, everyone's chasing prompt perfection. But no one's asking, hey, how do I just plug this into my site and move on with my day? That's when I said, you know what, let's build something simple, something plug and play, something that would help developers use AI on the front end just like a normal human being. Enter AI Bind, a small JavaScript library I made that lets you attach prompts to HTML elements and automatically fill them with AI. I'll be honest, I don't know where to begin. How do you make a JavaScript library? How do you upload it to a CDN? Why am I pretending I know anything? So I did what any reasonable developer does. I asked Google, then I asked ChatGPT, then I asked Google again because I forgot what ChatGPT told me. Apparently, building a JS library is just a fancy way of saying start a node project, install rollup, configure some terrifying looking files and hope for the best. And that's exactly what I did. Let me tell you the real villain of the story. I spent hours making changes to the AI binder.js only to realize I was building index.js the whole time. No wonder nothing was updating. Thought I was losing my mind. Turns out it was just building the wrong file. Moral of the story: check your build scripts. Now comes the fun part, actually wiring this thing up. The idea was you load the script via CDN, add a data prompt attribute to any element, set your API key, model and optional context, and boom, the element gets filled by the LLM response. I created a global config object, AI binder config. You set your API key, your model, Gemini, Claude, GPT, whatever you want to use, and even a system prompt if you want to shape the tone of the response. First up was Gemini because their API key was easy to get. Yes, I'm lazy, deal with it. Thanks to Google's generative AI library, I passed in the prompt and replaced the element's text content with the result. No system prompt? No problem. I just prepended it manually like a caveman. Then I added support for string placeholders using a context object. So you could write prompts like write a bio for name who loves hobby, and the library would handle the rest. Now I wanted to add support for GPT, Claude, but here's the thing. Every LLM has its own SDK, its own API key format, and slightly different ways of doing the same thing. You know how people say AI is the future? Yeah, until you try integrating 3 different AI providers in one script. I added model detection, wrapped up the differences in classes, and called it a day. Do I have a valid API key for OpenAI and Anthropic? No. Did I test the GPT Claude part? No. Did I ship it? Yes. Now for the final boss fight, publishing it. I always thought publishing an npm package would require a ritual sacrifice or something. Turns out you run npm publish and done in 5 minutes. Now it's up, it works, you can try it today, and yes, the code is messy. I'm not refactoring it. Yes, I accept pull requests from the open source gods. This wasn't about building a library. It was about building in the open. We are in this weird place where tools are getting smarter but developers feel more confused. APIs are getting more powerful but less accessible, and most of us are just trying to figure things out. So this was my little contribution, my little ripple in the sea of uncertainty. A tool I wish existed when I first tried using AI in my own projects. If you want to try AI Bind, the links are in the description. The npm package, GitHub repository, don't roast the code. Also my Discord server, and bring some memes while coming. My X account, I still post there. Like this video if you made it this far. Subscribe if you like chaotic, sarcastic and mildly philosophical dev content, and drop a comment telling me what the hell OpenAI should do next, because clearly they're just as confused as the rest of us. Catch you in the next dumb idea. Peace.